Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader, and let's look at why Tesla stock is still a risky stock to buy right now. Of course, you can buy right now if you have a long-term outlook, and if you are not a trader, you can buy and hold. You can buy and hold and suffer any move down that Tesla can have in the near future. You can do that. You can make money. This is the easiest way to do things. If you want to optimize a little bit your returns, then you need to become a little bit of a trader. You don't need to trade every 5 minutes. You can still trade every day, every week, every month. What differentiates a trader from an investor is that the trader will not suffer a stock going down. An investor, they will suffer pretty much everything based on their belief into the fundamentals of a company. And that can be good and that can be bad, because Elon Musk said himself that Tesla almost went broke when they were ramping up the Model 3. Yes, it was a great company with a great product, with great technology, with a genius CEO, but they still came close to bankruptcy. So all of the investors that relied on the fundamentals of the company could have been wiped out. A trader will never get wiped out because he will not suffer a downtrend in a stock. And Tesla had a big downtrend in the past. It's still in a big downtrend. The downtrend started November 4th, 2021. This was the all-time high. And since then, we haven't been able to cross this line that I am highlighting right now. We tried recently to cross that line and we could not. The tug of war between the buyers and the sellers are preventing that price to go higher than this line. Holding Tesla in 2022, in my opinion, was not the best idea because it was going down. So the best is to wait it before it stops going down and starts to come back up. So why is Tesla still a risky stock in the short term? Let's start with the good news. The good news is that we had a downward seller resistance right here. This has worked for the past 6-7 days. This is representing the decreasing highs that the Tesla stock did. The highs were lower and lower. Now we have broken outside of that decreasing resistance. So this is now effectively becoming support. So that's the good news. Tesla is up 99 cents, 0.37%. Closed at 267.43 post-market. We seem to be up by 17 cents. This is the first good news. The second good news is that we are also above the buyer support that we had in the past at 265.32. We had lost that buyer support at that point, but now we are recovering it. So the buyers are showing up again after leaving the stock alone a little bit. This is two good news right now. On top of that, we are also looking at some indicators that are very helpful for us. The first indicator, the most important indicator, in fact, that I have right here is stochastic. Stochastic is at 29, and we need it to be at over 60 in order to confirm that there is power in that stock to continue. And if you look at in the past, each time stochastic was over 60, we had a move in the stock. Even a little move like this, it needed stochastic over 60. Stochastic over 60 right here, this is what happened. Right now, we don't have it yet. It does not mean that we won't get it in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. We don't know, and we are not trying to predict, but we know that we need to have stochastic over 60 in order to have a sustainable move. And we don't have that yet. So this is the first strike against Tesla. The second strike is that we are still under this downward resistance. This is the downward resistance and we are still underneath it. Yes, it's possible that we could be moving up like this, and it's possible that we are caving in again. If you buy right now, that's fine. You can buy at any point in time. But there are some times which are a little bit more risky, or sometimes that have where the stock has less runway to run. And this is one of those times. You can buy right now. This is a buy signal right here. There's no stochastic over 60, so that's not too good. But it's possible that the stock does a move like this. If you buy right now, just be mindful of that. maybe you are just going to get a small swing. It's still fine, but it's a little bit more work to buy here and then get out at the appropriate time. If not, we could be zigzagging like this for a while. You just need to know this. Also, in terms of RSI, this is another indicator that is giving us the strength in the stock. And you see here that the strength in Tesla is decreasing. And it started to tell us that even though right here, June 20th, the stock started to make higher highs, but the RSI said, no, this is not what is happening. The stock is getting weaker. And guess what? We came down a little bit too. So here are the few reasons why Tesla stock is risky. You do your own research and you make your own decisions. Let's take a look at some Tesla stock. Uber that is buying 100 Tesla Model Ys to deploy in Tokyo. That's great. So Tesla has added demo drives to its referral program. So it now rewards owners for signing up people to test drive Tesla vehicles. Before that program, you would only get some benefits if one of your referees would buy a car. But right now, just trying a car is good enough. I think this makes a lot of sense because there's still value in having someone try a car. That's great. Disapproval of Elon Musk is top reason Tesla owners are selling, survey says, according to a new survey of 5,000 Model 3 owners. So here are the results. Top reasons given by Model 3 owners who sold their cars and replaced them with another brand. Disapproval of Elon Musk. That's 20%. Concerns about quality or service, 18%. Unhappy with Tesla brand's perception, 17%. So I guess this is pretty much like the first one. Cost was too high. Other, Tesla didn't offer the style of vehicle needed. Switch to a gasoline vehicle for convenience. People can make their own decisions, but I find it pretty surprising. Let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX is up 0.28, so not too bad, getting close to 1409. If we start to getting higher than 1485, then we are going to start to be concerned a little bit. Rivian, finally, we broke 2691. So that's a milestone in itself. That's a change in pattern. Nobody wanted to pay above 2691 for good. When we have a wick like this here above 2691, it means that some people paid higher than that price during the day, but then the price came back down and we closed lower. But now we closed above. This is how we play the step changes in technical analysis. We buy them. So basically, this is a buy signal because something is different in the market. The buyers are there and willing to pay higher than what they have been willing to buy before. The floodgates are more open. So we closed at 27.64, up 70 cents. That's 2.6%. And post-market, we are up down by 6 cents. If you are not in Rivian, you can enter right now and put the stop loss maybe at 26.26 or something like that, if we have a little bit of a move down. Xpeng, well, we had a great day on Friday, so now we are pulling back a little bit. So we are down $2.47. That's 10.56%, closed at 20.92. Post-market, we are down by 4 cents. So that's not too surprising because we have been covering a lot of grounds. We were at $15 on July 24th. This has gone up a lot. And now it seems like it wants to stabilize a little bit. This is healthy. The volume is still pretty strong. So a lot of people are still buying into this stock. I guess it's taking a little bit of a pause. NEO, no pause in sight. No pause in sight. We are up 56 cents. That's 3.8%, closed at 15.30. Post-market, we are even higher by 10 cents. This one is just going like crazy. This is almost vertical. It won't last a long time, but we cannot complain while it lasts. Palantir, yeah, I mentioned on my live yesterday that, and also last Friday, that we just broke our downward resistance. We have broken that last Friday. And I was telling you guys that it would be just a little bit better to wait for a break of $19 because we had some sellers waiting the war at $19, bringing the stop down. But now that threshold was tried again, and it's the buyers that won this time. The buyers are stronger than the sellers right now, above $19. This is a buy. So we are up $2.03. That's 11.4%, closed at 1984. And post-market, we seem to be up by almost 1% again. So this is a great move for Palantir. Nvidia, it's pretty much even. So we are down 21 cents, 0.04%, closed at 467.29. It is still in its bullish channel, so it's just not going super fast. PayPal, we have a break also. We have a break for PayPal. We broke 75.11, so we closed at 75.82, up $1.84. That's 2.49%. So this is fantastic. And post-market, it's even up by 22 cents. Let's quickly look at the indices. QQQ pretty much sideways. Dow Jones going a little bit higher, 0.28%. S&P 500 going higher, 0.15%. Nothing to mention here. Nasdaq Composite, 0.21% up. Gold going sideways. Gold going sideways. 1541 is the number you want to remember. If we break, that's great. The silver is zigzagging a lot. I'm going to give it to you. This one was not making sense much recently, but this is what is happening right now. Yes, we are into this bullish channel, but it has been zigzagging a lot here, and it seems like it wants to come down a little bit. So breaking this downward resistance right here is going to be important for us to continue. Bitcoin still has no force. It's just going sideways. Ripple, the same thing. After its big move up, it's really stabilizing, but nothing much since then. The US dollar is starting to get close to its downward seller resistance. This is the seller resistance right here. So we need to break this to be convinced that things are changing. If not, this is just a rebound right here. We don't have stochastic over 60 yet. We are close to getting it. So once we get stochastic over 60 and once we break this, then we can say that this downtrend is over. We are close, but we are not yet there. And Neo Battery Material, it's holding buyer support at 36 cents. The buyers are not letting this one go down. And we closed at 37 cents. There's a new company that I'm looking at a little bit. I won't be covering it every single day, but look at Joby Aviation. They have just introduced a eVTOL airplane with vertical takeoff, and it's fully electric. So they have great technology. Toyota has helped them create that aircraft. It looks very interesting in terms of technology. And they have an ex-Tesla engineer. He has helped them create a new type of motor, a new battery pack and everything. So I think in terms of technology, they are extremely good. Let's see what happens to that stock. They have an earnings call that is going to happen on Wednesday. So maybe this will change things a bit, but this one is looking pretty good. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.